So it's been a long time since I played some good old Minecraft. What's up? It's the B2! Back with a little FTB Infinity on expert mode via the Krazy VGP server. That's right, long term, buddy. I've probably known him going on a year and a half now. Uh-oh, look at that big Nash. Started something big. Collect draconium dust. And I have been coaxed back into playing Minecraft by Krazy VGP. He actually just went and bought a server. I've always played exclusively on Tech PK servers for the past year, over the past year, but just decided, got the invite and was like, you know what, man, I'll hop on for a little bit and mess around, and bam! What do you know, I'm addicted again. Huh? Imagine that. So, my buddy Raj, old Foos, says, man, let's build a base together. Let's do this. Let's play for a little bit. I've got the itch for it, too. I said, all right, man, I'm in. And then gave him the IP. Raj jumps in and immediately starts going crazy. So, FTB Infinity on expert mode is a little bit different than regular Minecraft. You can't do things like, let's say, for instance, day one in the world, I'm going to go make me an iron pickaxe. And nope. You're going to make it, but it's going to have a durability of 1. Used for crafting only. So, WTF, B2? How do I get an iron pickaxe? Well, you don't. That's the answer. So, it kind of forces you to go tinkers in the beginning. And so, we set up a beginning tinker's outfit over here. And you know, you got your cobble, and you can make the different patterns and whatnot. And then we went ahead and made the casts for everything. But what you can't build is now the tool forge. Well, what does it take to build a tool forge? Let's look it up. So, bang, tool forge. What the heck is all this stuff, man? Terra steel ingots from Britannia or dense refined iron plates from industrial craft? How the heck am I going to get a dense refined iron plate? Oh, from a compressor. How am I going to refine it? Through a metal former. Steel makes refined iron. It's crazy. So what it does is it basically takes away the ability to master the game in a week and be able to produce anything you want at will. It just kind of makes it a little bit different. It's not quite Worm Unlimited, that's very hands-on, but it's not quite like, you know, Magic Crops easy mode. You just plant a bunch of crops and bang, you're on your way, right? So let me show you the very first level for power. Well, that's okay. Well, let's just go make an easy peasy generator, right? Okay, well, let's take a look at a furnace generator. Holy crap, you need a redstone chipset, you need Invar gears. I can't just go make an easy generator. I gotta have colored block of coal from extra utilities. Okay, block of coal, that's simple. Piston, right? Piston's pretty easy. Iron. I was like, what type of wood is Brazil wood? But it's just different packs have different types of woods, right? So you could make a piston pretty easy, but you're not going to be able to make this generator until you can get redstone chipsets, which means you're going to need a laser setup and you're going to need some sort of power. Well, lo and behold, the new pack is called Immersive Engineering as far as what you're going to need to get power, right? And if you type in immersive, it's going to show up all the immersive engineering stuff that's possible down here. And you're going to notice things like water wheel segment, treated stick, windmill blade, engineer's hammer, MV coil wire, LV coil wire, industrial hemp seeds, steel drill heads. It's crazy, all the stuff that's in here. You can even go and make yourself a rail gun. Where's that at? Look at that, rail gun. Or a chemical thrower. Some pretty cool stuff that we're going to get into in this pack as we explain it. And of course, we're going to do a mega build. So I am going to make the Great Pyramid, which is not too hard. It's going to require a lot of sand, a lot of sandstone. So we're going to set up something that is automated to produce rocks and break them into sand and have tons of that stuff on hand for us. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to take you on a walk through our power, basically. So you have to do the immersive engineering, and down here are the water wheels. Really cool kind of setup, and Foos has been making those. The water turns the wheels. They get going and they generate energy. Whoops. And kinetic dynamos basically power them up, and you can come back here and look. But it's very cool, very, very cool stuff, and he's got all this stuff kind of done out. So I believe there is another room that he had up top. that, yeah, see, he went up here, up to the top, and he's got the lasers going, building chipsets and stuff. Kind of cool. So it's diamonds and rubies make the chips. Redstone chipset, diamond chipset, iron chipset. So it just takes forever to build these things. But he's got the power run here. He's got a thermionic fabricator, leadstone flux ducts, and MV connector wires. So basically, he's got the whole setup up here going already. Pretty cool stuff. He's powering each one of the lasers here. They're only sitting at 12 and 13 RF. That's why it's taking forever. They're not fully charged up. These water wheels aren't the best power generators, but they're good for early power in the game. So, if you look, we'll take one more tour over here. Oh, there's Big Nash. We'll twerk for him. What's up, buddy? He'll give me some twerk. Give me some twerk. Twerk, twerk. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We'll take that. Ring of magnetization. Thanks, man. I made one for you and Foos. Nice. So if you look over here, we've got one heck of a platform started. You can see how it comes down all the way around. Down here is the center line, and we've started the other edge over there. Not going to bore you guys with placing all the big blocks, but you can also see it over here where it comes on the map and it goes out, and it's going to be a 150 by 150 by 150 by 150. So a big old square, and it's a center line here. I like to put a center line in just so things come to a single block point at the very, very top. And so I'll have a center line somewhere down there, and then 75-75 split. So it's actually a 151 by 151 by 151. That's a lot of shots. Shots. And that'll be the Great Pyramid, and then I have a surprise build for you after that. And it's going to be on the other side of the pyramid, and it's going to connect to the pyramid. And then I'll probably have some other type of builds that support the whole Egyptian theme. I've been wanting to do this pyramid for a long time. One of the sad packs, we got started on it, and the game glitched, and I was like, man, I have placed like a couple 100,000 blocks, and I ain't fitting to do that all over again. That just didn't make sense. So I did a different build. I believe I did one in a big old sacred tree that had a spiral staircase, and we went up and then did like a tree fort type of thing. I chopped all the limbs off flat at the top. So anyway, this is the beginning of the build. Immersive engineering is one start, which means you got to have a coal oven, a coke oven, which turns this into coal coke. And then this coal coke is what powers this guy over here to a blast furnace, and that does iron to steel. So basically, if I was to come over here to the iron ingots, let's grab 2, and then come over here, you can make steel fairly easy by building these ovens right here, and it'll just start doing the blast furnace pops on, and you can see it just takes a while. So we just normally throw stuff in there and forget it and move on about our business. But that's how you're going to make steel in the very, very beginning. Other than that, you're going to want to, I don't know why I put a torch in there. It looks kind of derpy. But anyway, that's how you get started. And we built our smeltery, of course, and made our molten aluminum brass for our cast. We've got some glue in there. We got molten tin. And we got a bunch of obsidian for tools. So very, very cool stuff. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down there. I'm probably going to update this maybe once a week, maybe a little bit more, depending on how much time I have to play. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later.